Okay. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Teal-Rasferian, CEO, Plant Life Ambassador, and part-time Vtuber. Supposedly, multi-streaming is active? Question mark. I'm not sure. Okay, now it goes. It's just Twitch started up faster. Okay. Yeah, hi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. It's been a few days since I was last able to stream. I got stuck with like 5 days straight of work. 4 of those days being 7-hour shifts. They did not need me as coverage for 7 hours for each of those days, I'm gonna be honest. Because they're just... I mean, there was some work to be done, but they didn't need me for that long. Except for maybe the weekends. They could have used... It would have been okay for the Saturday and Sunday shifts, but like the other days it's like, no, they did not need me that long. But that's my complaining. I wouldn't stream yesterday, even though I had the entire day off yesterday because I had doctor's appointments. I had my hopefully last chiropractor appointment yesterday. They agreed that like my progress for like how I was feeling with my back was good, so they just gave me a bunch of exercises that I have to do every day to just like be good about stretching and whatnot. But then I had a what do you call it, revisit, going back to my throat doctor because my throat has been on and off again bothered. 'Cause previously what my issue was, I got a bunch of colds and flus back to back and my throat was messed up. One of my vocal cords was irritated by it, so I had to start taking medicine and like change my diet a bit. And then months passed and I was at a good state for it, I would say. But then recently, I don't know if it's because of the week-long cold I had a while back, but off and on again, if I'm like talking in streams for a long time, that's when my throat starts getting bothered. Like honestly, even now, it's just a tiny bit bothered. The vocal cord itself does not appear to be very damaged compared to how it looked the last time, which is a good sign. But the main issue is probably just acid reflux and like how that brings mucus being stuck in that one area in my throat, which is probably not doing anything good for it. So I have to pick up new meds on my way to work tonight because I do have a short evening shift tonight. And then hopefully I won't have to change my diet too much. What I'll probably do as far as streaming goes is I might do like what I'm planning on doing today, like once a week, where I'm like very actively talking and interacting, and any other day of the week that I have available for streaming, I'll probably either just do no commentary streaming or like record stuff to like post that's no commentary, just so I'm not like straining my voice too much. which sucks, because I like streaming, even though I don't have a lot of viewers. But yeah, that's how the future is looking until I notice like some significantly positive change in how my throat deals with stuff. Moving on, you've probably noticed how I'm wearing this blue little crown thing. Today's game is going to be the Blueprints. It's a puzzle game. I guess it's also considered a roguelike game. When it first came out, I was kind of like, oh, that's sort of interesting. But I didn't like really get into it or get it, like purchased it. And then a while back, I actually was watching other people play it, and it was like, oh, this game actually looks really interesting. But of course, owing to that, I already know things about the game, like some of the puzzles and stuff. But to keep it like fair, I'm not going to like look up or use any codes or anything that I might have learned from watching other people play it until I organically encounter them in game. Another thing, I'll probably end up wanting to just play this a bunch on my own time outside of stream. So I'm just gonna say straight up, I'm not gonna stream every single time I play this game. And honestly, that's kind of what's been going on with some other games that I have like lined up for streams, because they look really interesting, but I want to save them for streams. Like Silksong, I wanted to keep playing Silksong and more and more and more and more, but I wanted to save it for streams, which kind of took the fun out of it, I think. So I'm definitely streaming it now for however long I decide to stream it for. But then there's no guarantee that I'll be picking it up again for streams. If I do, it'll be like, I've gotten a ton of progress in it. Look how good I am at it now. But yeah, that's how Blueprints is gonna be. Speaking of, let me just go ahead and open it. I'm gonna use this. There we go. I'm gonna use this kind of screen instead of like my usual like overlays. I was debating whether or not to include my little note sheet on the screen as well, but when I tried to put it in, it didn't seem big enough to really like be seen. So I'm not gonna bother with that, but I do have like a LibreOffice notes file ready and available for taking notes. And I kind of have it like set up for like, oh, here's this room name, and I know like the rooms have different colors, and then like I'll write notes about it, about what it's all about, and like any notes or codes or dates that I find out. So that's what that's gonna be. New game? Yes. Loading. The downside with me being like this is that I'm in front of the game, but it's whatever. Dogubon presents. Association with Rafferty. Annoying part about this game, as far as I know, it doesn't have a lot of voice acting, so I'm gonna have to read a lot of stuff. Tonderos. Just sipping away at my water. Behold, a man.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Solve the puzzle to own the stuff.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Herbert S. Sinclair. Herbert S. Sinclair. The old guy who died. Day 1. Okay. And I already kind of know a lot of the mechanics of the game. But it'll be interesting experiencing it all for myself. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. I remember I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. It is fully aware of my last wish and all the details of the bequest. Do not mistake intentions, giving challenges lack of confidence. Nothing had been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. Few ground rules this commission cover in fine print of my will that I feel should bring your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Shouldn't be a problem for anyone who's resourceful yourself. Important you that you start fresh and you're not ruining success of the previous day. Assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last century. I am uncertain which room lies beyond any particular door. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Okay. The Mount Holly Blueprint. Useful map and inventory log during your adventure. Access it using tab. We're in the entrance hall. And there's the antechamber. Serious sealed room. 9th rank we prove. Chamber in room 46. It just keeps track of stuff in here. Well, that's convenient. I probably don't even need to keep that detailed notes on my own. Okay. State being exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you lose 1 step. Not any steps, you'll be too tired to continue. Just call it a day. Well then. Old man. In his room. Well, let's take the closet, see the items. I got the key card. Ivory die. You can use dice to roll new floor plans. And that's it. There's nothing else in here. So, I mean, we've already got the key card. Eventually, once we can get the security place unlocked, you can intentionally raise the security so that you find more key locked doors or key card locked doors instead of like normal locked doors. Laboratory. Pantry, 4 coins. Okay, so it'll always say what's in there. An apple for 2 steps. So I think an even spread would be ideal. Bridget. More fruit for Friday. So there's always going to be 5 of each of those 3 fruits in the house every time? A den gives me... I guess I'll take a key. Coupon book? Save 1 coin each purchase. To continue adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes. Journal will prove to be an invaluable tool. Yes. I mean, I only really have to take notes on like any puzzle things, because I didn't realize that this would keep track of like main things. I know these chess pieces are part of a later puzzle. Like some rooms have certain pieces. This would end the run. Bedroom. A lady with a moon pendant. Greetings from Reddington. down. Yeah, pawn. Trunk is locked. I can either use a key on it or I can get a sledgehammer. I know that. I think we go with the den. Yoink. Now, some puzzles require time of the day. Okay, go this way. Hallway. Okay, so it's a 5 by set. I guess. Well, now my little template I made for these room notes is kind of pointless. So let's say change that. Hallway. And then just notes. Should I do bullet points? Yeah. A red note that says okay. One star for each time you've drafted. And then food for sale, but needs a gem that I just spent. And I know there's a trick about getting rid of the garbage floors early on so they don't show up later when you need more stuff. So let's just put the laboratory here. Yeah. There's nothing in here. Gotta experience things for the first time. These land masses are not the same as Earth. Broken lever. Fen Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing. Oh, hi Davu. Thank you for stopping by. Eight Star Base, list constellations. Stars. Constellation very size vessel. Sometimes more than one on a single day. North Star, 1 gold. Twins. 2 trunks added to the entrance hall. Like, to every entrance hall of every house in every place on the planet. The Slice. Imundus Minor. 4 doors are more common. Apples are extra delicious. Key. Dead-end rooms are more common. Everything is 50% off on the sale. Special flowers today. There are ones that aren't around. I know this puzzle. We have to see about solving it. Okay, it's only 1 or 2. Or 3. Oh, it's depending on where I stand. Okay. Okay, that should be all it needs to do for that. Easy. North Star. Okay, money just materializes into my hand. I'm not gonna complain. Red rooms are the ones that cause problems, more often than not. Corridor. People just leaving stuff around. It's a card, and it's a car. Chapel. Commissary. Items for sale, but I need a gem. Chapel, I guess. Ugh. How dare you. Oh, hello. Now, I'm pretty sure these statues and windows are part of a puzzle later. But I don't know enough to, like... Well, they have numbers. Chimney sweep. I can make note of this. Well, now there's the problem. I have to get my mouse off the screen and adjust myself in my chair. Okay, I have to that. Chapel. Puzzle for later. Stained glass windows with numbers, characters in them. Now I've got hiccups. Glass, or let's just do numbers on the list. Farmer with a hoe in hand crossed to their hoe head to their right. Where's 2? And why does it go 1, 7, 5? Why does it go like that? Well, we don't know the... It's probably going to mean something later, like the order that they're in, clockwise or counterclockwise to the room. Whatever. Let's just do numerically on the list. Number 2 is a chef. Left. Man, I do not know how to spell stuff. God damn it. Another farmer. Pitchfork. You're 4, you're 5. No, you're 6. Are you 5? You're 5. And then you're 7. A chimney sweep? Horse rider. Left. And then a maid. Then a monarch, because I can't tell if that's a man or a woman. With a scepter in their right hand, a shield in their left. How did I misspell broom? With 2 R's. Okay. So let's see. Fruit fly in my room. Jeez. What happens if we... Let's build rooms here each, and then decide to go in them. Counts as 2 bedrooms, this parlor. We'll put a parlor here. Rude. Okay. Spread gems to each green room, but you need gems to get into it. Storeroom. Well, it would recoup my costs a little bit. Yoink. Yeah, this is definitely a game I want to just play on my own a lot. They could at least keep the storeroom tidy. Oh. Well. Let me do this first. This. Remove all these empty bits I put in here. And just change it to this. Storeroom has a ripped page. I guess don't know if it's ripped page. It's a page featuring a blue bird dressed to swim. You know, I should write down the picture frame of the lady in the bedroom. Instead, copy this as a new template. Okay. Bedroom has a picture lady moon-shaped pendant. Okay. Save. Being thorough. And then leave as many. It'd be annoying if I have to go all the way back to the den to continue. Appropriately, the bishop is in here. I know this puzzle. May the 2nd. The parlor. Parlor. A note dated May the 2nd. Thursday. You discuss your mutual love of game puzzles. Mentioned you a rather singular part of the game. Played some back. Boxes, round colors. And include this letter all the details you need to share with guests who invite to play this confunding game. Parlor game rules. There will always be at least one box that displays a true statement. There. I probably don't need to write this. It's just always going to be in this room, right? Fuck it. I'll just leave it like this. Only one box has a prey within. The other two are always empty. At least one that displays true and one that displays false. Wind up key. What if I just use the wind up key for something else? That's probably something that's going to happen. All right, let's see what we got here. All 3 boxes contain gems. That is a false statement. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That can't be true. This box contains gems. You can be true. So both of these have to be false, right? Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Thank you, storeroom key. Security. View inventory all items in the house. Breaker box. I know you're useful for something. Review draft. Okay. Let's take security because that's an important room. And we get this little cutscene. I know that. That's me. Is that where the spooky music is coming from? I'm smart to have a backpack. It shows all these rooms even though I haven't created them. There's a music room. That's me. No, there's lag. Okay. So security. There's gonna be a lot of notes for this place. A notepad that says blue memos equal true and red memos equal lies. And then unless written by hand. I know there's a magnifying glass item. Unless written by hand. Old-fashioned telephone. Not Holly security. Press enter. View estate inventory? There's the trunk in the bedroom. Keycard system. Security doors within estate only locked. Keycard system currently operational. Security systems. Is it security level? Security determines the amount of keycard securities deployed in your state. You should expect to see 1 or 2 with the low setting, 5 or 6 the high setting. Well, I got like the key card like really early, so it's good to set security because then I don't have to spend like keys on things. Confirm. Change offline mode. Turns the default setting of the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. Offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay, so if they lose power, they'll be unlocked, which is good. Network. So I already know that the terminal password, what the terminal password is, but because I have not found it, I will not use it. Similarly, I know there's a permanent, I know some permanent upgrades, but until I find their codes, I'm not going to like use them. There's a knight. Hello? Oh, because something's already been built there. Why is it look... I know it's supposed to be wood, but it looks like cardboard because of the art style. Yeah, there's the terminal password, but you need the magnifying glass to properly see it. First week of December, payroll for all live out, and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. No longer registered. Morning roll call is only important that you do not fail to clock in and out. 2 of these terminals found in security, where the clock, and the laboratory. House manager, Mrs. Babbage. Now, she is a character Mrs. Babbage, the house manager. Journals. Can be found in security and the laboratory. That is not how you spell laboratory. Red ones are lie. Access level. I don't think I need to make a note of that. Key card. A blue note. That says thanks. A redundant security measure. Normal doors in the estate more likely to be locked as you progress north. Further north. Microwave. Someone didn't finish their coffee. It looks... This coffee looks pretty sketchy. Okay, What do you mean locked? It doesn't have a key. Okay, we have to go back to the den. Shift to sprint. We lose money. Damn church. Needs to get taxed. That. You are false. Wonder if that means in the West Wing you're just less likely to be locked? Or whatever. Well, you have to take the boudoir, because otherwise it's a dead end. Someone just left a pillow on the ground there. The art style just makes everything seem like it's made out of cardboard. Which isn't bad, it's just interesting. You're not playing any music. A safe. Oh. Hello. Well. Let's make a note of this. Boudoir. A locked safe that says Sinca Co on it. Company probably doesn't mean anything, but eh. Lock. Clock. Cock. It's time to lock your clock. Okay, I guess they're... Why does it look like you're supposed to be able to, like, grab onto that? That's suspicious. Hey, enter a gymnasium, lose 2 steps. Billiard room. Let's play billiards. There's a puzzle in here. It has to do with math. I am aware of that. Like, no freezer or fridge or anything to keep these things cold? Jesus. Match and tree. Couldn't be me. So, 8. So, plus, minus, multiplication, or divide. In different positions. Okay, so what's... I'm assuming these mean something. Like, green is divide? 8. 9 plus 6? Would that be 15? Um... 16 minus 7? 9? 13 minus 11, 2? Oh, fuck. 4 times 5? 20? Ten minus 4, which is 6, times 3, which is 18. Oh my god, that was right. I got keys for my trouble, which means I could go back to security if I needed to. Cool. Oh, after each breaker box. We don't need the breaker box yet. Wine cellar. This would invariably lead to a dead end. So I'd have to go to security. Unless I like how it shakes. Let's see what happens. A passageway. Let's do this. Okay. So I end up losing 3 points. Hey. Okay. A walk-in closet with 4 items. Break dining room. Take the option that lets me go forward. I think at first being able to see more of the place is good. Hoople Sports. Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Commissary. Items for sale. Okay, you're gonna be... It's a dead end no matter what. I have the coupon book. Oh. Dirigiblocks? Yes, the good old water cooler. Well, at least they clean the garbage out of these things. Without? With? What? Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. It's a red note, so it's falsehood. Also, no one's manning the store. General password. Okay, so this is also in here in case you aren't there. Annual Maids Day. All items 50% off day 20 and 21. Commissary. Sale on day 20 and 21. What do you mean, day 20 and 21? The 20th and 21st of the month, or day 20 that I'm doing this? Why do you have so many metal detectors? A salt shaker, a shovel, a sleeping mask, metal detector. Oh wait, I bought it. I wanted to see what it was. I just wanted to see what they do. Okay, I've got salt. If I get food, then okay. Okay, into the dining room. Well, aren't we a placid scene? Who lit this fire? Pawn. It's not dinner time because we haven't gone further in yet. We're rank 5, 6, 7, 8. The last one before the antechamber. Oh, fuck you. Courtyard. Bedroom. Guess it has to be the courtyard. Goodbye, my last precious gem. Gee, a shovel could have been useful here. Wow, they're letting this place fall apart. Well, here's another trunk. I feel like keys should be saved for doors. Catch info for sale. It's all... I see how it is. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. We'll have to see if we're able to get back to security. Order placed. Will it just get, like, repossessed if I don't come back here tomorrow? It's a deer. Simon P. Jones. Dad? Up in that big house. Think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time. Doing just fine. I'm just perfectly content in this state with exploration opportunities for adventure. You're currently in the garage packing that tent. Why did try post this letter before we depart tomorrow so it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate? Permission, I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. Well, it's somehow in here. On the first day. Forget to tell you Friday night. Either you just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me to come bring you a pillowcase. I think you might be a little guilty being the day after the funeral. Well, Herbert worked on setting this up for you. So, be excited. 7 years since we were last up there. They've been smarter than me at this kind of thing. I'm leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions. Dad, get some sleep each night. Don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigiblocks. I couldn't even play that one game. That's cute of the dad. Royal Mail. Tape gun. Oh, hello. Oh, and there's secret stuff there. Okay. Oh, hello, Stella Siren. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Okay, let's see here. Let me paste. Okay. Mail room. The mail in the room. A notepad. How are you doing? Can I see your text? Yes, I can see your messages. No worries about that. Even if they're not on the stream screen. Notepad with a message in red ink saying Denny Ravane is no longer employed here. There is a smaller message written near the bottom that needs magnification. Okay. What about today? I don't know. What about today? This is your first time chatting here. So that's something we need to be able to see later. Oh, hello. Is the stream going? It's going pretty well, I think. Just a chill time playing a puzzle game. Utility room fuse box indicator settings. Okay, this is definitely going to be a note. Utility room fuse box notes. What games do I play beside this? I usually play RPGs or adventure games. I just got done playing Lies of P and Silksong. Aside from this, I have to go back to play Persona 3 Reload. And then there's a few other games that I want to start as well. I have a big backlog. Fuse box notes. Fuse box notes. Side note says more info is has been sent by email. Let's say that. And then I'll do like this. Press any green button to make it blue. Let's see, play VRChat. Huh. I have not played Dead by Daylight myself, just because PvP games like that stress me out. Let's see. Press a blue indicator next to a red one to make purple. Five purple are needed. Activate the 6th slot. Great ideas for my stream. Can I share them with you? I guess go for it. Like, if you have ideas. I'm willing to hear people out on things. Okay, I think that's everything for here. I avoid the gym. I try to get back to security. Can I have your Discord? Oh, no. I do not give my Discord out to random strangers. sorry to say. No, shoot, I should have... Wrong way. I got distracted. Wait, no, I have to, because it doesn't have a dwarf. I just wasted a step. I do not give out my Discord to random people because, you know, security reasons. Do you commit stream Vtuber models? That's cool. I do not currently need anything commissioned. I thank you for the information, though. Would you like to see your previous project? No thanks. I'm good. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to security. Shift. Shift into maximum overdrive. This way, yeah. I'm in security. I have a key this time. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed here instead. Food for sale. I don't have gems. And that would be a dead end. That would be a dead end. Let's put this conference room here, see what it's about. Oh, hello. Items throughout your house. Spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms. Conference room, they are gathered in this room instead. That sounds convenient. Notepads for everyone. But not everyone gets water. I see. Oh. It's red, but... Room. A red note card. 9083 is a safe code. Which means it's a lie. Okay, and there's nothing else I can do. Yeah. Call it a day. Yeah, call it a day. A mid-sized villa. 6 steps taken, 45. Save and continue. I think once it loads in, I'm gonna take a bathroom break and get more water. Day 2. I like how we just like float into here. Yeah, it's just always going to be here, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to mute the desktop audio and put us on BRB. So I'm going to BRB. Okay, I am back. Resume. Go this way. Closet again. Do hallway. And you know, why not? Yeah, let's turn you into a storeroom. Yoink. Key. Gem. That's still there. Okay. Having keys is useful. Chapel. Make you a spare room. And I think spare room doesn't have anything in it, right? Signs are now long forgotten. No, let's see the utility closet. Plan. Keycard entry system. Talking to the... Okay. Cabinet, garage, turn off, gymnasium. Maybe if the gymnasium power is off, it doesn't take extra energy. Garage on. I don't even know what the ultimate solution for that is, so I guess let's not worry about it. Chapel. Nook. Passageway. Take Nook. Nope, early. It's a rook in the nook. Courtyard. I don't like how it just doesn't automatically have this on. Let's make a guest bedroom for the first time. Quick note, thank you for the weekend. Lord Evanson, carry your personality somewhat made up for your own absence. Billiard room. House, I was being suspect you retired the floor plan. I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles. I didn't need to know the rules of darts. So this was when he was starting to die, I guess. Gem. Doggy. Okay, we got a gem and some steps. Okay. Chip in the wall, jeez. Den. Why not observatory? Whoop. Two trunks added to the entrance hall. Now there's trunks on every entrance hall in the entire world. My package has been delivered. But this would be a dead end. Take a parlor. Yoink. Okay. Oh. A spare set of car keys. Good thing I haven't been drinking. This is the blue box. Is it, though? The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. Okay. One statement will always be true, and one of them will always be false. Blue box is true. Yes. That means you have to be false, which means the blue box has to have something. It has blue gems in it. How appropriate. Okay. Locked pantry. I mean, I don't have much money to begin with. Yeah, these are the same. Oh, you don't have money here now. Is it because I took it? Or is there anything in the pews? No, guess not. Let's go this way. I have keys. Commissioner of items for sale, I don't know. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. But I have gems. Down. Mailroom. Well, let's get my package. It's fine if this is a dead end. Oh. Date packed. Singa Company by K. Thompson. A sleeping mask and 2 gems. Packed 11.5 and shipped. It's probably going to be important somewhere. 8 business days. Oh. Okay. First time you enter each bedroom, gain 5 steps. A black silk. Okay. So we get items and or resources. Pantry's more useful. Neat. I have gems. It's fine if these green rooms cost me gems. Ooh, metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. A functioning metal detector. I just need a shovel. A rumpus room. And a bedroom. Let's see what the rumpus room is all about. Alzara. It said there were coins in here. A bishop. Backgammon, checkers. Oh. Okay.
And as it was
Cutscene.
foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Are you really all that great?
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Nah, I'm just bad with money.
Image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Neat. So anyway, drawing room. Let's see about you. Door, you will draw 3 floor plans. You must select one to draft. Items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like them. Like the dice. That's Mr. Man. Oh, there's security. Don't have a key. And I don't have a key. Great. Items for sale and I do have money. Can't even play the rigid blocks. One gem, a magnifying glass. Let's get a magnifying glass. Wood and brass. And a shovel. The courtyard and the mail room. And security. Wait. And this. Swan song. Okay, we officially know the terminal password. Okay. Let's go back to the courtyard and the mailroom so we can get the information. Ha ha. An oversized turnip should be proved to be a nutritious snack. Just shove it in your mouth hole. A rather dirty coin. And just straight down. Okay. What do you got? Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? You should. The one that stole the Baron's Mail. Added to that note. Okay. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Okay. Then... So we have to draw a security room. But we have to go back to the commissary for now. I didn't miss any diggables. Oh. There's nowhere else I can go. Because everything's locked. Yep. Have to end the day. Dang. West Wing favored. Up. Yes, day 3. Can't skip this. Okay, to the right. Hallway. Coat check. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Oh. A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Well, that's good to get at the beginning. Huh. Let's go right. I have to wonder if there's like rooms specifically to each like side of the house. Let's get keys. Keep my eyes open for any items from this lucky foot. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, hey. Chest. Food for sale. Hmm. Step in here for the first time. Someone leave the oven light on. Crunchy stew pie. 20 steps. 10 if you have a boiler room. But it needs to be in that room. Add morning room to today's draft pool. Okay. So get 8 coins. Workshop. Combine items. The pipe bomb. Oh, a large battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. A horseshoe cast? Oh. Ugh. Okay, let me see about writing this down. Workshop. Sheet of music. Labeled as number 8. And then number stones cut by hand. Letters. Right. Do spell. Nowhere. Crits. Carved from bot. Message. Why is message so bold? Asterisks around message. Often lost. Among the bold broken soft. Okay. I better not have to know the actual music notes later on for anything, because I'm going to flip my shit. The true box does not always contain the prize. Well, yeah. Cannot be fused together. I can't have an electric-powered rabbit's foot. Okay, I guess I don't know the combos unless I manage to get enough items. Spread gems to each green room. Occasionally may discover small fountains of dirt. A meat smoker? Drawing room. That boat. I'm sure being able to see out the windows of this place is going to be a part of a puzzle. Because why not? The patio spreads gems to other green rooms, and this is a green room. So even though I'm spending a gem, I should get F-all. Did it have to already exist? Door is locked. What about you? Bedroom. Parlor. Let's make it a parlor, and then we'll go back to the drawing room so we can refresh the list if we want to. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Ooh. One has to be truthful, one has to lie, the other one can be anything. Gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box, which is the white box. It's possible for you to lie. It's also possible for you to lie. Well, you know, I honestly am not sure, so let's just try the one that says it's... Nope. That means... you were the liar. You might have been true, and you could have also been a liar. Okay. Okay, but then let's make a room from the drawing room. Nursery. Now I still have a pass down here. Bottom closet. You draw. It just like trails away. Let's get our steps. And a gem. Okay. Then back to either the den or the entrance room. Still have those. What's in the nursery? The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Red Prince on a red throne, red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. Only true color. Sight of canary crows, light of a swan in the snow. Never looked up. Was not a red hue. Whatever sad. As we have said. Like a prince from his toes to his head. In the very same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book. Red book we just read. Huh. Cool beans, the Red Prince. Okay. Back to the entrance hall. Go check. Honestly, I'm not sure if this rabbit foot's actually doing anything for me. Bedroom. And because I drafted one, I get bonus steps. Is that an onion? No, it's a vase. Opportunity to earn and spread money. West Hall Wing. Why is it boarded up? Oh. June 15th, 1983. The late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. Floor pans associated have not been removed. Staff refrain from drafting them during mourning. Any... Okay. Wing hall. Staff notice dated 18th, 1983. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room. Key. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I can't risk getting wet, apparently. Drafting pool rules. Got 3 random floor plans. Depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Unless otherwise stated. No running. A bunk room. The pump room. Control the water flow throughout the estate. I'm intrigued by this. Oh. Pump two tank switch. 4 units, and then a reserve tank. Okay. The fountain, the reservoir, the aquarium. The kitchen isn't getting any water. Greenhouse is barely getting any water. The pool has a lot. And then there's the reserve tank. I'm pretty sure the reserve tank needs to be powered on. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Okay. The 2 units that were in there went to the kitchen. Okay. That means we have 8 units. Which means we could completely drain the pool. This. Does that mean... Okay. How do we drain it? We managed to figure out how to send it away. Shouldn't it just be a matter of just... Oh. We just did something. Okay. This should mean the water's going in here. I shouldn't have to do anything with this one. Why do you work? Why does that one work? Do I have to move it from this tank to the other one? It doesn't just let you do it from that way? Huh? Okay, now it... Oh, because I'm doing forward instead of... Do I have the directions wrong? Wait. I'm just trying to drain this pool, y'all. Starting a sneeze. Stopping a sneeze. Jeez. This should mean the water goes into this from here. Maybe I just don't understand what the levers do. Let's just continue on. Breaker box. Chapel. The garage. That I don't have a gem to make. I have keys. A secret passage. Lead to a room of a color of your choice. Don't have anything else. I don't have gems. Okay, we gotta go through the chapel. Man, I need to understand. I should at least, even without the reserve tank, I should be able to just empty the pool, right? With the points of these. I don't think I understand the levers well enough. Door's locked. I don't have any gems. Magnifying glass. Aha. All four sides. Must be a way to open. Sinclair has many secrets that we will take to his grave. Order of operations. Aha. This is why you want a magnifying glass. I don't think I have... Look for the nook. Nook. A hint for the billiards room dart puzzle. Blue means addition. Yellow subtraction. Pink multiply. Purple division. From center going out is the order. Cool. It's cute that they put a hint in your hint system. Oh, hey, the billiards room. Either make a boudoir or that. But let's solve a puzzle. A banana for 3 steps. Okay. 18. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 7 is 18. 17 minus 4. That's 13. Minus 9 is 4. Good thing we know what the colors mean now. 14 minus 7 is 7. And then 7 plus 2 is 14. So 14. 19 minus 16 is 3. 3 multiplied by 1. Yippee! I have 3 keys to my name. And I never went that way in the courtyard. I have keys. Oh, the dark room. I know the dark room has a bunch of secrets in it. We have a utility closet so we can turn it back on after it turns off. And we have the magnifying glass. So this is huge. So we go in. It turns off. It's a dead end, but we can go back to the breaker and turn it back on. So Nick, back to the pool. From the pool room. Yeah, I didn't want my money anyway. Then the spare room. Let's go flip the breaker. And that takes away its effect where you can't see what rooms you would be making. But we can't make any rooms in there because it's a dead end. But now it's on. And now we can investigate all of the things in here. It's all red. Okay, this is the hint for the apple orchard. So, room, dark room. One photo of the apple orchard. This is something I know about a permanent upgrade. Okay. 1128. Go to upload. And 28. I think that's all for that. So that's that hint. Look surprised. Green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Found in Hartley's room are always false. Now we need to find out who the hell Hartley is. And why he would have green memos in his room. Hello. Is it the same photo? Herbert Sinclair requested another portrait of his ladyship. I assume one for Ms. West Wing, as well as an enlarged portrait of the enclosed photograph. Last of all, is so dark. Keep an eye on that. No? A lockpick kit. Occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Hobbyist. Well now. Oh. No immediate clues there. The maids. Is he just taking pictures of the staff? Oh, this one's clearer. Was it like an amateur photographer? Why are there so many pictures of the maids? Jesus. Okay. So we learned 2 things. We learned the Apple Orchard code, which we have to step outside to get to. So we can go do that. Or we can try going to that one unexplored section. Goodbye to all of my money. I will figure this out. I've already got it half drained, at least. Two steps. Okay. So we can go outside, which counts as a step. This is the fountain that can be drained. Make a wish. Why not? I wish to figure out how that pump room works. And this counts as a room. I know that's a secret for later. Not sure what that's all about. Well, this counts as a room. Campsite. We're all set for it by your great uncle as well. You are not allowed to stay in the state overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You can call it a day to come back here. We have a little blue swimming bird plushie. Ah, here's the Apple Orchard. The code was 1128. Yippee! Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Permanent upgrade. Bad we can't grab any apples right now. What is this? Smoky. Huh? Oh, this is one of these things. There's 4 little braziers to light. For like some long-lasting puzzle. So that's for that. A sundial. Gardener's Logbook. April 10th, 19. Huh. Room Apple orchard. Dinner log book dated April 10th, 1992. The state in the capacity of the new groundskeeper was a little dismayed to find the predecessor kept no notes, no logbook, no record of any kind. As well as in Providence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders, believe could have been avoided. Great parting wisdom from the previous groundsmen. Make an effort to make some record of my dealings with the state, much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. By Robert Nogula, the groundskeeper. Well, in a magically shifting house, my many commission duties have been tasked with conservation oversight, Mount Holly Southern Grounds. Gate to gate encompasses the Orchard Drive and East Yard. Workload and the maintenance of the West Grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death. So enclosure. Work so brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. 8 green rooms in the house that require some level. Majorities are discovered only draftable. Oh. There are 8 green rooms. Most can only be drafted the far east and west ends. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, scroll, morning room, green house, secret garden. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Soil survey. Full array of all 5 plots whose clear inconvenience no way worth the extra day, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this only appear in the wings. Promise of high yields. It would have taken 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. The room position has a direct relation to the amount of fruits spread from gardens, the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay. Smudge pots. Gas lighting to electric power. New fixtures and wiring. Outsiders still connected. Gasoline good. The Orchard smudge pots. Criticalness is to think the cold temperatures. Okay, so they keep the plants warm enough to produce. Met frost kept on during when it's your daily yield of apples. Place a statue of Orinda. Beautiful statues in the greenery of Mount Aragon of gardening. And took the request too seriously. Better fire for lunch. Wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Access the inner garth. And I'm too scared to just particulars for a 3rd time. Okay. the Angel Rena the Paragon of Gardening. She holds a hoe. The cloister has a statue of Orinda. Okay, soil quality. Is dependent on location in the grid. If the top is 1, A, then let's see. 1 is poor. 2, no. It should be west or east. 1 W. Oh, it's already this late in the day. Okay. I have to end the stream so I can actually get ready for work. I'm just gonna finish writing these notes. And like I said, I'm not gonna stream every single time I play this game. If I ever do stream it again, it'll just be for later on when I figure things out and I can just mess around on stream, basically. But thank you for watching this stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time zones, and I will see you whenever I see you. Bye. Ending stream.